When I went to Argentina a few years ago, or I guess last year, I commentated their games and I was just running drums the whole time. Okay, we are rolling live right now.
We are, yeah. I'll keep the YouTube open on my phone. And they, I had to, last time I announced, I had to keep it really close to my mouth.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Checking, checking.
Yeah, you're good now. You're good.
Welcome to the first match of the Whiteman Boot UVic versus UBC. It's an aggregate 2-game series, home and away of these two universities. UBC winning last season and the season before, UVic looking to regain control of the boot in this first home game. Both teams playing their second game of the BC Premier season. UBC tying a good Burnaby team last game, and UVic having their first ever program win against Pride. Looking to continue that momentum today against their rivals, UBC. Good clearance by UVic, well returned by UBC, a lot of dangerous outside backs. They'll be looking to use those early. James Biss, an experienced playmaker for UBC, sends field. He knows where he wants to play and it's not on his end. Alex Gamage. Good left boot, just finds touch. Great clearance to send UBC back into their end. Good on the English lad. First line out for UBC and of the game today will set the tone for the set piece and the forwards. A lot of experience in both of these packs. Would be very familiar with each other, look to feel each other out in this first set piece. McNulty gets up quite well. Big Brendan Kim looks to get up, not quite fast enough. He's an agile jumper. Well met, Cody Nahala, the national team sevens player, met at the line. Well, it looks like Sully Curran and second year Mason Levin. Great pick. UBC going down. I believe that's Kinghorn breaking down. They'll want to play fastball here. Finding space. Cody Nahala again. Good carry. Great offload. The front rower storming down on the sideline. Well recovered by the Vikes. Stephen Webb plays quick smartly and picks up the advantage. An early penalty for UBC. Well done by the 9. Recognizing the pressure the Vikes defense is under and taking advantage of it. International caliber there. Biss kicks to the corner. UBC will probably look to maul this one in. They have a big, strong pack, a lot of experience in the set piece. First tester for the Vikes here. Big Nick Willie is going to need all his might here. Him and Phoenix Muller. stop this drive. My simple back brain can't explain too much going on in the mall. Although it looks like UVic stood their ground well. UBC still has possession of the ball in the back. Alex Gordon doing everything he can to get his hands on that ball. Ball breaks away to the right, about 5 meters from the sideline, and ball not coming out. Good first mall defense by UVic. They'll be really happy with that, alleviate pressure. It's a scrum on their 5, so they're not out of the hot water yet. First scrum now. This will be an interesting one. Young Vikes backline today. They have 2 first years. True first years, and Keegan Neri, a first year, but veteran to University Rugby. Mason Levin, a second year inside center. Ryder Heaney-Corns, a veteran on this Vikes team, breaking off. Well tackled, gaining meters. And Michael Outred, Will Outred's younger brother, or older brother. Not the greatest kick from the young lad. Vikes still under a bit of pressure in their end. Good on UBC to put the pressure on him though. Forcing a shorter kick. UBC first line out here. First line out in the 22. This is a better maul from the Thunderbirds. UVic will want to snuff this one out. They recover, but the momentum's going. Referee's trying to find the ball, and a try's awarded. Good first maul defense from the Vikes. UBC too strong the second time. Early on the board, 5 minutes in, 5-0 for the visitors. As a start, UBC will want. Keep the ball in the end. Playing to the set piece and using their muscle. Big experience pack. Stephen Webb taking the conversion. Recently got his first cap with Canada in the Pacific Nations Series. Congrats to the young lad. We'll see if he can bring that international quality to the boot today. UVic adding the pressure on the kickoff, or the kick, and it's wide left. 5-0 for UBC, 6 minutes in. Chance for UVic to counter here. Mike Outred, the older brother of Will Outred, will kick us off. Vikes will want to put pressure on here, keep UBC in their end. He goes long, really long, forcing UBC probably to exit from their end here. A low kick keeps it in. Off the bounce, Alex Gamage takes the ball just at half, and he looks to put him back in the corner. Finds Severwood, covers well, and UBC clear of any pressure in their end. Signs of UVic's Severwood misses touch, and UVic want to capitalize on this. They opted to kick into the corner earlier. Now they're looking to run it out. Some space on the left here. Good hands. Flat ball to Adam Doan. Multiple gold medalists this year with Ontario, U19 and U20. Strong carry. First phase plays for UVic in UBC half. They'll want to use this ball. Get back into the game here. That's an offside. Unfortunate. Ryder Heaney-Corns just getting a little confused in where he needs to be. UBC goes quick. They're looking to attack wide here. Fantastic athletes out wide, so they're going to want to use it. play out in those outer channels. Fantastic hands and diving to the left corner. Either a fantastic try-saving tackle or and it's a try. Opportunistic by UBC. Quick tap, going wide. Great hands and support play to finish. UVic's going to want to react fast to that to a penalty. Maybe a bit of a wake-up call for them. You can see the Thunderbirds flooding to the ball, working for those offloads, using their footwork to win contact and get the ball free. Really hard to defend. You have to make your one-up tackles. UVic getting a little phase plays there, but they're going to want to do a little more with their ball. An unfortunate error there with the offside, maybe a little inexperienced. They'll want to work their way back into this game, hopefully off this kickoff. Stephen Webb's second attempt. Hasn't had easy kick so far from either sideline. This one will work with his natural curl a little better. Just left of the post there again. He'll probably be hoping for a score under the post. If they get another one, bring that percentage back. Outred looking to get the Vikes going again. He goes deep and long again. Oh, a low one. I don't know if he hit that how he wanted to, but well stripped by UBC, and Joe McNulty with the boot. And that finds good territory for UBC. Unorthodox exit there, but good reaction on defense to strip the ball. Again, Vikes, good opportunity wasted there. I don't know if I've ever seen McNulty kick a ball. Great line out from the Vikes. Awesome throw by Jordy. Well met. Going blow for blow off the lineouts. Vikes looking to set up an exit here probably. Outred. Another low one. Interesting. Great find though. Finds grass. Double bounce. Puts UBC under pressure. DiNardo will want to make this tackle. Oh, a couple shots here going in. Ref deems it all right. UBC going quick left. Breaks a tackle. Offload. 2-on-1 on the wing. Finds an explosive winger with pace. Again breaking down that side. Good cover tackle from the Vikes. Gets the offload off and just knocked on there. Wow. Looking dangerous from anywhere. Penalty advantage from the ref coming potentially all the way back to half. Maybe a high tackle or a tackle off the ball. Let's see where we're going from here. So UBC will get a penalty. Looking dangerous from anywhere right now. Just getting those wider channels and finding a lot of space. UVic will want to tighten up their 15-meter channel defense. Penalty at half for the Thunderbirds. They'll kick to touch here. Look to get a line out and spark an attack. He tries to take off a lot there. And he goes out the back of the try. So we'll get a scrum back to where he kicked it. That's a mistake. That's 2 missed touches now from UBC. Tried to take a big bite there and maybe took a little too much. Gives UVic a chance to get back into this game. UVic leaving a lot of space on the right side. Probably looking to get Morgan DiNardo the ball. UBC smartly double teaming him, which is going to create an overlap on the left-hand side for UVic. We'll see if they choose to utilize that or not. Scrum holds steady. There you go, Reese. Picks, UBC well defends, gets on the ball early. Good recovery. Ryder Haney-Corn set the ball at the back, picks. UBC hotly contesting the breakdown. Looking to get their hands on the ball. UVic retaining, looking to start building some momentum here. Slow ball though, not a lot to work with. Morgan DiNardo gets out, the danger man. Good switch with Adam Doan. Two Ontario boys linking up. A lot of talent coming from out east these days. Phoenix Mahler knows one way and it's straight. Gets low, drives. Mike Oatred now. Attack's starting to steam. Starting to click. UBC defending well. Getting off the line. See if UVic decides to keep going or... Big BK driving those legs. Nick Wiley, he knows one way, it's forward. The big man. James Pitt shooting out the line. Outrid smartly holds on to it and finds Murdoch, the veteran. Big ball over the top, gives it to Coyote. Good defense by UBC to get him just before he gets out. He gets the offload and it's a turnover. Now they'll look to get out. I believe that's Alistair Marshall. Assistant coach Dabrowski screaming discipline for the Vikes. And UBC knocks it on in the breakdown. Good pressure from the Vikes. UBC scrambles well in defense, but Vikes able to force a turnover in the breakdown and getting their first real scoring opportunity with a scrum on about 10 meters from the Thunderbirds try line. Great attacking platform. We'll see what they go for here. Vikes have some real danger men in their backs. Coyote scoring 2 last week against the Pride. The first year on the wing with the white scrum cap, rapid fast. Morgan DiNardo, household name these days in Victoria. Rapid acceleration, strength and contact. Keegan Neary, the veteran, out wide. Ryder Haney-Corns picks right as he typically does off a scrum, and he regathers and keeps going. Not held on the ground, gets up and keeps driving his legs to the try line. Fantastic athleticism from the veteran there. Ryder once again scoring for the Vikes, getting them back in this game. Ryder spending his summer in Calgary playing for the Canucks. No real off season for him, there never is. So he's in mid-season form right now. Just continuing to do what he does, run hard, run straight. Mikey Outred, the first year, getting the kicking duties. We'll see if Mikey's brother Will has taught him anything about kicking off the tee. Struck well. And it's over. 7-10. The Vikes are back in it. UBC gets their chance to respond now. Vikes' first real chance in the 22 UBC, and they convert. UBC looking like they recovered, but just knocking it on in that breakdown and then giving the Vikes a good attacking platform off of scrum. Not wasted by Ryder Haney-Corns. Thunderbirds go about mid-range, high one to Adam Doan. Safe hands from the Ontario boy. Carries in well. Big Brennan Kin, as usual, stepping up into first receiver there. Get his hands on the ball. He likes to rumble. Vikes looking like they're setting up for an exit here. Going off 9, putting a high one up. They're outside their 22, and he kicks it straight out, so we're going back a line out where he kicked it for UBC. Bit of a mistake there from Reese Thompson, putting the Vikes back under pressure. UBC well done. Thrown to the back. Go flat to Cody. He carries well. Half break, gets up, travels again, but he is held. The referee deems, and that's a penalty. And holding on to the ball a little after, the ref doesn't like. He's setting the tone early for these boys. Brings in another probably 8 meters there. I think the ref's just setting the tone for the boys. None of the afters. We'll wait till the game's over for that. Mikey Outer, great boot. Finds touch around the 40. Fantastic about 30 yards. 30-meter gain there. UVic will look to attack here. Probably once again hit Ryder Haney Corns in the center and attack off that. Great ball off the Vikes. Fine Reno flat. Well tackled there by Cody. UBC right on the ball again. They're going after every breakdown. Slowing that ball up for the Vikes, making it really hard for them to play. Vikes go back, finds Murdoch. Great pass from Reese Thompson. Murdoch in open space. Runs over James Biss. Murdoch's going to be talking about that for a week. Fantastic offload and fantastic run from Murdoch case there. UBC recovers defensively and gets the turnover of the breakdown. Good scramble from Thunderbirds there to get back on defense. But great attacking play from the Vikes. Reese Thompson scrambling. It looks like a set play to attack blind. Picks his gap, accelerates through, and gets his offload to Murdoch, who reads the space really well. UVic will want to be a lot more clinical with their ball, securing their breakdown. Especially if the Thunderbirds are going to be going after every ball like that. They'll want to be way quicker to their breakdowns. Good on UBC for getting that steal. But man, what a bosh by Murdoch Casey. And a yellow card for the captain, Sully Curran. Naughty boy. I'm not sure. I may have missed it. I wonder if it had something to do with the player on the ground. The Thunderbirds on the ground after. Sully will be disappointed with that. So a man down. Someone in the back row for the Vikes. So see how they can adapt defensively. Sully, a breakdown specialist, will be missed on the Vikes for this 10-minute period. Mason Levin tees up. Nahali uses good footwork to evade. UBC just attacking the Route 1 and fantastic support play. Kikandiri reads it well. UBC looking so dangerous, playing such simple rugby but effectively. Well recovered by Neary, but UBC just now muscling up. Winning the breakdown and attacking the blind here. A lot of space in those outer channels to see if they can find that space. UVic will want to slow this ball down. Try to recover defensively. Adam Doan lurking, playing soft. Great tackle, well met. Good step, but well met there by Ryder Haney Corns. UVic contesting in the breakdown. They get the steal. Wow, it's pinball of possession between these two teams. Alex Gamage slowing the ball down. UVic will want to get the ball out of here, relieve some pressure. They put a high one up. Contestable Adam Doan, he's got the height. Everyone overjumps it. And Morgan DiNardo leaps up. Coyotes got it. So knock on by Vikes, UBC scrum. A lot going on there, really hard to follow. But we have a Thunderbird scrub now. Scrums have been quite even so far in this game. We'll see as fatigue sets in if one team starts gaining advantage or not. UBC looking like they have the advantage in this one. Arm stays down, so they attack. They go flat. Pass just misses, man. Great acceleration from the blind winger. And as you'd expect from all good nines, a supporting line inside his man and finishing the try. Great team try there from UBC. Stephen Webb again showing his international class. UBC making it look really simple here, getting the wider channels, breaking a tackle, and having somebody always in support. UVic's really going to want to start making their one-up tackles if they want to stay in this game. Great supporting line by Stephen Webb there. Dimitri Patterson was the winger. Made the initial break. Just a good footwork, good acceleration to get around Mason Levin and find his 9 in support. A little bit of a broken play can make it hard for defense to set up. Arrow Webb makes his third kick attempt a bit of an easier from his first 2 on the sidelines. Well struck. 17-7 UBC. 23.5 minutes in. Outrade gets the Vikes going again. Wonder if they'll go same tactic, going deep and forcing that exit, or if they'll go short again. A little shorter this time. Still in the 22. Forcing a run. You see plays flat, hits the forwards, just trying to get some go forward ball. They do have numbers on this right side, if they choose to use it or not. Good pressure, Mason Levin again flying up. UC retains possession, and they'll put a box up. Well weighted. Some confusion at UVic. Kicked back. UVic keeps the ball. Keegan Neer gets a tight space on the blind here. Some sloppy passing from the Vikes and a knock on. UVic still down a player, Sully Kern. Some talk between the referees here. Potentially something the sideline judges noticed. And we're going to the initial call, scrum for UBC, knock on by the Vikes. Some sloppy play there. Box kick causing a lot of chaos and confusion. Vikes coming off better, but ultimately knocking the ball on. It'd be interesting if UBC wants to attack here. They've done quite well with ball in hand, or if they'll want to get the ball down in the UVic end and play more there. Good scrum from both teams, holding steady. UBC prop popping up. Good pick by Cody Nahal. Well tackled by Mason Levin. He is a lumberjack. Cutting down trees. UBC look to play slower ball now. They'll just look to settle. Probably look to exit now. Great tackle by the young 12 there. No, they're just getting around the corner, looking to find the 15-meter channel. Be interesting if they go for another box or if they kick deeper. They do go for a box. That one's a little farther. It'll give Alex Gamish some time. Great chase by UBC, putting him under pressure. He drops it backwards, and UVic holds on to the ball. Jordi Auger turtles, finds his support. UVic settles again. Maybe we'll get into a little bit of ping pong here. Teams trying to get favorable field position. Another carry by Jordy. That's excellent work rate. 2 out of 3 phases carrying. UVic is they're going to look to put a high one up as well. Coyote and DiNardo once again chasing. Well pressured. Good hands under pressure by UBC, and they get it wide. They're in danger area now. Keegan Neary, that's great by 21. Oh, pass just doesn't connect, nose forward. Oh, UBC, good try scoring opportunity. Pass just doesn't connect there. UVic now looking to get out. Relieve some pressure. Phoenix Muller goes wide. So they're out of their 22. Altrud bangs one deep. He does well, gets over the head of James Biss, who's now looking to attack. He knows some space on the blind here. And knocked on in contact by UBC. Great defense by UVic there and winning themselves some field possession. UBC making an early sub to their second row. I believe that's McNulty. He's taking a few knocks this game. Probably just a precautionary, taking care of the young lad. I don't know if that's a head or another injury, but just being smart about their player management. It is a 2-game series and a long season ahead, so there's no point breaking your cattle now. We'll see if that has an impact on the scrum. That's a big body they're taking out. Neary comes around from the blind. Short ball to DiNardo, breaks 2 tackles, carries another 2. Great set piece from the Vikes, good timing. And they'll want to get wide now. Good pressure by UBC. Ball still gets wide. Coyote breaks down the wing. Oh, Reese Thompson throws it behind the back. All backwards from the ref. Messy ball, BK jumps onto it. Now we're going wide. Again, UBC doing a very good job of making messy ball for the Vikes at their breakdown. Vikes going wide, the danger man with the ball, and he just makes it look so easy. Asking a lot from the fullback to make that tackle. He does well. Vikes now want to play quick. Finds Jordy DiNardo. Does good full work, out carry. Good clear outs from the Vikes. Ryder Haney Cohen's always stepping up to carry ball. Wow, that was a great break for the Vikes. UBC slowing this ball down. Vikes will want to just recover now and really just start to apply the pressure. Keep screwing on this defense. Slow ball here from the Vikes. UBC will happily get in this arm wrestle all day. About half the forward pack's on the ground right now. Backs are going to have to alleviate some of that. Mason Levin drops low hips into contact. Well met. There's some tired bodies out there now. Vikes are going to have to be creative if they're going to want to convert on this. Penalty. That was a long penalty advance for the Vikes. They'll go back happily. Great break from Morgan Nardo, but good ball movement from the inside backs to get the ball there. Be interesting if the Vikes go for points here or if they kick to touch. Vikes looking really dangerous when they're getting those early big clear outs, getting fast, clean ball for their 9. Reese Thompson, but UBC snuffing out the Vikes attack when they're able to get on top of that ball, slow it down, and make it all messy. So we'll see if the Vikes cue into that and can continue being violent in their breakdowns and securing that. Murdoch Casey letting go of his breakfast. Looks to be his usual Cheerios. Pretty typical for him to be just losing some weight, really, to keep going. Lightening the load. Good kick to touch, 5 meters from the Thunderbirds line. Jordy Auger with the throw. They go to the back. Adam Doan rises up like a phoenix, but going backwards in the maul. Fantastic scrum defense from the Thunderbirds, forcing Jordy to peel off and tackled, wrapped up. Still Vikes ball, but that's not a promising first maul from the Vikes. Good pick through the middle, though, and they're getting closer and closer to the line. Vikes have Morgan Nardo wide on the wing, and they go right through the middle. Who is that? Is that Big Nick Willie? He's a hard guy to stop from there. Double knee brace, you know he means business. There you go, 12-17. Vikes have fought tooth and nail back into this game. Easier kick for Outred here. And they will be getting Sully back if he's not already been back. Momentum shift maybe for the Vikes. UBC gets a chance here to put some pressure, kick one deep and make Vikes play in their own end. Probably contest that breakdown. Good game so far. Both teams doing well, figuring each other out. UBC puts a wobbler down the middle, gives Outred a lot of time to exit, and he does so, finding touch. UBC line out just after the 40. I wonder if they'll go flat to Cody again. Him and Levin can once again shake hands in the center of the field. Sure, Murdoch's been doing his homework about the UBC lineout. We'll see if he's figured it out yet. Just about BK once again. Doesn't quite have the hops. Cody carries well. Great tackle from Jordy, as he always does. Gets nice and low, chops. UBC go wide now. Adam Dunn reads it well, but good footwork from Webb to get out of it. Still under pressure from the Vikes. UBC retains the ball just about where they threw it in. Strong leg drive from the Thunderbirds, and they're going to look to go wide here now, use some of these dangerous guys. Oh, just at the fingertips, UBC. Keegan Neary makes a great defensive pinch, forces a knock on. We'll see what they call if it's off of Neary or the Thunderbirds player. Off of Neary. Few players down. I think fatigue's getting in. They see this, the clock's getting close to halftime. UBC again doing well, just fine numbers on the wing, but great defensive read to shut that down. A few players getting out. I believe that's Murdoch. Getting back. He's probably just a little tired from this hectic play. Getting his boys some breath. CBC scrum. About 45 from the Vikes line. They've looked dangerous off their set piece first phase. Wonder where they'll go to attack. Vikes with some strong defenders to that right side. He goes flat to their 12. He goes just straight route one. Well met. Mason Levin quick ball and out wide to the danger. Dangerous outside backs. Brennan Kin gets off the line, forces an error. UBC retains it and continues rumbling forward. Oh. And Mason Levin gets off the line. Almost intercepts. And just knocks it on there. Bit of an errant pass. Another Thunderbird scrum. Just past the 40 of the Vikes territory. Scrums have been pretty dead even so far. Thunderbirds getting the advantage on one of them. They go flat wide again. Just really testing this Vikes defense. Goes for a hero offload, bounces off his player's chest, and then holding on the ground. Vikes penalty. Great defensive play from the Vikes there. The pressure's starting to build. A lot of set piece in their own end, and they get out of it there. Probably saved by an ambitious offload, but you can't blame the Thunderbirds. They've been working for them. Some calls for the Mason Levin knock on to be intentional, but it's pretty clear intent to catch there, just a missed ball off his chest. Vikes line out. Ryder Haney Corn's probably trying to go route one again. Ball at the back, drifts wide. Turnover UBC. And the hooker gets us going. Oh, Mason Levin is an absolute demon, flying up and teeing up his man, letting James Biss know he's there. UBC still good attacking ball, a lot of numbers wide. Kept with about a 5-on-2 on the outside. There's still space there if they want to get it. Vikes are flying off the line. Sully Curran getting an ankle, a little ankle biter. Good on him. He'll want to make up for that time he missed. Vikes do well to sniff out. Turnover off lineout's a great attacking opportunity. Really hard to recover. Vikes did well there. UBC seeing the space. Biss, experienced boot. Just overcooks it, but the space was there. Right idea. His ribs might still be feeling it from Levin's right shoulder there. Making his presence known. He's made a rebar, that kid. Vikes line out in their end. Jordy's going to want to fix the last one. A turnover here could be pretty costly, especially right before halftime. They'll want to be clinical at their set piece. Probably look to get Adam Doan in the back. Yeah. You could just lift that kid to the moon. Safe hands, too. Mull dissolves a little bit. Reese Thompson just gets it down the park. Good chase from the Vikes, putting the pressure. Ben Beauchamp takes it in. Good hands to get it wide. And again, dangerous man, Alistair Marshall. Again, he's obviously watching the Fiji-Canada game last week. Felt a little inspired, but the last two offloads haven't worked for him. He's dangerous, though, in the wide channels. Does well to take space, draw defenders in. Just not working for him right now. Another good defensive scramble. Morgan Donardo works so hard in that 13 channel to cover and take space, make his tackles, contested the breakdown. Under a lot of pressure. How the Thunderbirds attack, really going after those 15-meter channels. He's doing well. Vikes chance to exit here just before halftime. It'll be interesting if they look to play or if they just... Thunderbirds blow up that scrum and get a penalty. The first scrum penalty of the game. A lot of meat in that pack. Just getting the better of the Vikes pack. Be interesting if that becomes a theme of the game or if the Vikes can right the ship. That's scrum time. Wonderful kick. No, overcooks it. Goes through the end zone. And that's halftime. Oh, big mistake. That's the third missed kick off a penalty. A score rate for halftime, so crucial for momentum in the second half. Thunder Ridge will decide that. They left a few points on the board. Vikes will be happy with the score right now. See if they can readjust and come out hot in the second half. We're going to take a quick intermission, and we'll join you again at the second half. All right, we're back in the second half now. 17-14 for UBC. Vikes kicking off. Carried well straight away for the Thunderbirds. A few missed tackles from the Vikes. Great burst of speed there. Just settling down now a little bit. Probably think a little more about where they are. Yeah. Webb's probably looking to put a high one up. He is. Gamage happened to run onto it. Misjudges it. Knocks it on. UBC gets good clean ball now. And he goes again. Well read by Outrid. Kind bounce for him. And he puts a low driver to alleviate some pressure. Now Thunderbirds are going to look to go wide. Rider Unicorns makes a shot. A few offloads. Thunderbirds some Globetrotter rugby now. A few missed tackles. Cleaver making a second big shot now. He's joining us from halftime. And Thunderbirds player driven out of bounds. We're going back for a high tackle from Unicorns. Cleaver joining us on the wing for Coyote. Wonder if that's a tactical or injury sub. Potentially another missed touch off the penalty for the Thunderbirds. That's an error they're going to have to fix up. Vikes also missing touch on their clearance, giving UBC a great attacking opportunity. Streaming down the wing. Quick ball for Webb. Strong carries in that 15-meter channel. Good chop there from Sully Kern. What else does he do? Thunderbird starting to purr on attack. Just getting ball, getting moving forward, using these big bodies, being direct. BK getting off the line there with a secondary drive. Steals a couple few meters. Good inside ball from Biss. Good recovery, and it's a knock on. Alex Gamage getting a chance to drive that ball deep. He does well. Finds grass and gets a nice roll. Good defense to exit there from Vikes. Thunderbirds get another attacking opportunity. Alistair Marshall. I was probably a smarter offload, but good read by the Vikes, just knocking it on. So scrum for the Thunderbirds, just past their 40. Vikes will be happy with the territory exchange there. They're under a lot of pressure in their end, and now getting here into the Thunderbird half. They'll be happy with that. Thunderbirds getting another attacking opportunity off scrums. They've looked dangerous off those. So Thunderbirds were just getting the advantage in the scrums before half. We'll see if Vikes have figured that out. Vikes getting the push on now, and it's a turnover at the back. Reese Thompson finding Outrid. Bit of a messy ball there. Vikes getting the turnover at the scrum. They'll be really happy with that to switch that around. Murdoch seeing his chance to take the ball, keep the Vikes going forward. Thunderbirds putting a lot of pressure in the breakdowns. Nick Willie, he's never seen that much space in his life. He didn't know what to do. Mason Levin getting the ball going forward. Good defensive stand by Thunderbirds. I don't know how much longer Vikes want to play in their end. Yeah, there you go. Kick one deep. Not super contestable, but puts UBC back in their end. Ben Beauchamp looking to return it. He dances around. He's got good feet. Slips through a few tackles and then tackled strongly. Once again, Morgan Donardo getting low, shoulder first and driving legs. Fantastic defense from the 13. Thunderbirds now slowing it down, probably putting another high one up. They've found a lot of success with that. Not as much distance on this one, but highly contestable. Greatly taken by the Thunderbird. And now he puts a low one. Roller. Maybe some confusion in the backfield for the Vikes not covering that space. Altred forced to find touch there. Thunderbirds line out just before the 22. That's a good exchange for them, winning the kicking battle. Nick Willie, he's probably only got about another 5-10 minutes left in this game before a sub's coming on for him. And he's looking like it. The big man's, he's put the work in today. Hot, sunny day. I'm sure he's feeling it. He'll want to leave his mark on this game. Thunderbirds put a lofty one up in the back, well recovered, and they get rolling on the maul. This has been a weapon for them today. Ball still at the back. A little stagnant now, and the ball's coming out. UBC attacks, big, deep pull, and they go wide. Attacking, this is that Dimitri. He's had a few good runs today. He's quite quick. He's got long legs, covers a lot of ground. Well defended there. Cleaver's stuck in the back. No penalties being held by the Thunderbirds, says the ref. Way to slow the ball down. Sully Kern again doing his best Cleaver impression there and working. Great ball from Thunderbirds to get the ball wide. Alistair Marshall just can't get the offload on. So close again, the Thunderbirds finding space in that wide channel, but just scrambled from the Vikes to make a defense stop. Ryder Heaty Coins driving his legs. That boy is strong. And Vikes chance to alleviate. And great pressure off the kick to block, but we're going back to the knock-on advantage. So Vikes scrum. UBC thought they opened up the second half there, but we're going back to advantage. That's Relmu Wilson Valdez. Big, long body, super athletic. He's blocked a few kicks in his days, especially some of mine. It does really well to get up on Altred there, the young 10, and get in his face. So Vikes with the advantage, though. Their chance to exit now. Vikes calling for a sub for a head injury. The referee not. Maybe the call made a little too late for the referee to make that adjustment. Vikes exit, great kick.
Let's go, Aiden, let's go.
Substitute now, a first Vikes cap for Aiden DeWitt. Coming in for... Not sure who. A Vikes player was already off the field for a head injury. Aiden DeWitt coming in to fill the numbers. Vikes were playing with 14 players there. So congrats to Aiden. Well-deserved first Vikes cap. Hopefully the first of many. UBC rises up at the back. Collapsed by UVic, brought down. Penalty advantage for UBC. See what they do to attack. They go for a little chip over. Great chip. Unfortunate bounce recovered by Ryder Heaney Coins. Just doesn't get the bounce, Alistair Marshall, but a great chip by James Biss there, the experienced first 5'8". UBC again gets to kick to the corner. No doubt they'll go for a maul here. It's worked for them all day. Look to muscle their way into the try line here and open up this second half. Be interesting if the Vikes look to contest this line out or wait for the ball to come down and then put their full force into the maul defense. And they do, they wait, put the drive on. You see creeping forward now. Now they're starting to get some momentum balls at the back. And the maul turns. UVic gets their hands on the ball. It's messy. UBC remains with the ball. They're inching towards the line, driving, getting low. It's going to be a quick thinking, quick hands. I believe that's Kinghorn. Or is it Arn? Potentially Arnenson, who got that try. That was just quick hands. Didn't even have to drive his legs. Saw the space, picked the ball up, put it down. Better maul defense from the Vikes. UBC just twisting the screw, applying the pressure for the last 5 minutes in the Vikes end and finally getting the points for it. Probably Webb's easiest kick of the day, and I mean, I wouldn't even say this one's a guarantee. So it makes the score 22-14 pending this kick. Josh Petrov coming in. Sub the young back row, second row. He played fly half and inside center until university, and he was converted to a forward, where he's flourished and done very well. He still holds the skill set of a back, with probably the body and physicality of a forward. I believe he's coming on for Murdoch Casey. All right. So the veteran second rower coming off. Petrov with the red scrum cap there. He'll probably look to put a few shots in. Outer goes a little shorter, right on the sideline. Steaming onto is the Thunderbird. Well taken. Tackled by the Vikes just before their 40. And they'll look to get going again. Carried well. Again, probably setting up for a box now. It's worked for them. He goes a little deeper this time. Alex Gamage under pressure. Leaves it and it bounces out. So Vikes line out at their 40. So Cooper Coates coming on, a first-year Vikes player, but experienced rugby player with James Bay and Canada 7s and 15s. Just joining UVic now. Taking Mason Levin the second year off. He's put in a good shift today. Good on him, the young lad. Absolute lumberjack of a player. Mason's got to get off the field here. He's really taking his time. Cooper Coates will look to bring his experience, game management, and attacking prowess to the Vikes and get them back in this game. 10 points down now, 52nd minute. You'd assume Cooper's going in at 15. Vikes get the turnover, the breakdown. Ball will not bounce up. Cooper's first touch now is a Vike. Under pressure. Reese Thompson sees space. Big BK. The baby Rhino. Stripped. Pops up for Ryder Heaney Corns, who keeps driving his feet up the sideline. Gets another 10 meters. Vikes getting some nice ball now. We'll see how they can use it. Petrov's first touch of the game. Good carry. Good out carry. Slow ball for the Vikes. Gives Thunderbird some time. They go wide. They want to go attack. Adam Doan cleans up a messy pass. Good offload from the deck. UBC disrupting the Vikes ball. Good flat ball to Neary, who powers through, makes a big break. He's storming down. He's got to find support. He's running back upfield looking for anyone in the Vikes colors. Tackled well. UBC slowing the ball up, getting their hands on it. Still Vikes ball. They'll want to use this ball. They'll want to get to space. Mike Altrud bursting through one-on-one with the fullback. He just burns him wide. Great take from the first year. Excellent attack. Excellent attack. Good flat ball from Reese Thompson to find Neary, the former Dino. Uses strength and speed to break down the sideline. Finds his support. And Altrud with the clinical finish, just using that pace. A little dummy and go. Slicing through Thunderbird defense and burning the fullback. Excellent work from the Vikes. They'll be really happy with that. Again, just creating quick ball and a clean turn, fast clear outs, finding the ball in space, and then being more direct with their attack. They'll be really happy with that. Eltrid with another tough conversion. He made his first one from that sideline. .24-19 pending this kick. He strikes it well. Just right. So we have a 5-point game, one score. UBC's chance to kick this ball deep and apply pressure. UBC subbing their tight head. We'll see how that changes the landscape of the scrum. Nick Willie's still in. He's putting in a big shift today. Good kick right on the sideline of Cooper Coates. He's showing flashy feet, tackled well. Vikes will probably look to exit here. They don't want to play in their end. Jordy Auger, smart not to get out of his 22, allowing his kicker to be able to find touch. UBC making a mess of that breakdown, as they have all game. Not the cleanest kick, still in. The Thunderbird keeps it in, and they go wide, and they have good attacking opportunity here. Alex Gamage making a great tackle, getting up, keeping his feet alive, making the wrap. Thunderbirds ball here. Cody Nahala picking off the ruck going left. Good counter ruck. That's most likely Phoenix Muller. It is. Little miscommunication. Clean ball. Go for the offload. Thunderbirds really keeping this ball alive. They're doing well. Aiden DeWitt trying to get his hands on the ball. A lot of space on that right side for the Thunderbirds. James Biss, no doubt, has probably seen it. Stephen Webb attacks around the center. Reese Thompson trying to get his hands on the ball. Scrappy ball for the Thunderbirds, but they keep marching forward. Vikes doing well to get up, make their tackles. Still space out wide here. Good recover. Jordy Auger makes a high tackle, scrambling to tackle Nahala. Thunderbirds getting really clean, fast ball here, making it really hard to defend. Biss goes short. Ball's just dropped, but we're going to go back to the penalty. High tackle. That was a good arm wrestle there. That set of phases. Just Jordy in an uncomfortable tackling situation just goes high. Gets around Nahala's neck, and Thunderbird's going to kick to touch. Just before the just on the 22. Probably in maul territory for them if it's working so well for them today. Murdoch Casey, the main line-out man for the Vikes out. So we'll see who steps up now to be calling the Vikes offensive and defensive line-outs. Vikes don't contest. One-handed snag by Kinghorn in the back. And once again, right away, Thunderbirds start rolling. Balls at the back. A few forwards slip off. He breaks off maybe a little early. Makes up good ground. Adam Doan gets on the ball, but he's off his feet. Right away, high ball. Cody Nahala just can't hang on to the pass, but it's a Thunderbirds penalty advantage anyways. Just a little talk about, and they go for the scrum. So a scrum on the 5 meters, incredibly hard set piece to defend. With 8 players, almost 9 players in the field, in and around that scrum, there's a lot of places to attack. Vikes scoring their first try from a similar position. Cody Nahala in the back, the national team, part of the national team 7's program. Wonder if they'll use him to pick, go right. If not, they have some danger men left as well. Vikes, huge push in the scrum. Cody gets it out, just misses a tackle and goes in. Good carry, good forward by him. Adam Doan just missing his mark there. Almost going too low, going straight into the ground. Good pick by Cody. Vikes big push in the scrum there, but it almost makes it harder for that blindside flanker to make that tackle once the scrum starts wheeling. And that's a really key insight from a fly half there on the scrum. Stephen Webb, another kick opportunity. 29-19. Every step the Vikes take towards the Thunderbirds, they respond with a try of their own. Looks like another sub for the Vikes in the front row, Carter Abraham. Another first cap for Carter. Congrats to Carter. Well earned. Just off the post. Good pressure there from Neary. Forcing off the post, so we have a 10-point game. Jack Marshall in too. The Newfie. The kickoff finds grass and bounces a few times. Vikes are able to put pressure on UBC here. And they get them down in their 22. UBC's exited well today. So they'll slow down, have a few carries. Vikes get off, make an early tackle. Wonder if they'll go to the high ball again. It's worked well for them today. A lot of pressure from that winger. He goes deeper and finds that's a good kick from Webb. Line out for the Vikes, about 30-ish. Out. Jordy looks to find his man in the back. Well timed there. Jordy comes around. Now he's got BK steaming onto it. BK picks a great angle. Takes two guys over immediately, drawing in three defenders, and Vikes going quick. Petrov with a strong carry. The fly half. Great ball for Alex Gamage. Stutter steps, takes it in contact. And the Vikes want to keep getting quick ball here. Morton Donardo drives in. Good double tackle from Thunderbirds. This is rapid ball from Vikes. Reese Thompson doing very well to get this ball out and into the hands of his team. UBC gets onto the ball. They strip it, but a penalty coming back for the Vikes. Good attacking set, putting pressure on the defense and forcing a penalty. Are we going back to the line-out, perhaps? We are. And time's off now for a water break. Interesting spot. Be interesting if the Vikes go for points here to make it a one-score game, or if they kick to the post and go for the full meat pie. Vikes getting water on early in this break. UBC hung out to dry a little bit. Now they got some water coming on. That's that home field advantage right there. You've Coach Martin Freak out there, just instilling some strategy into the boys. The plan for the next 18 minutes. Sure, there's a lot of instructions going through his earpiece about what to say, what to do. Looks like they're going to go for the corner, get the meat pie. Outer does well. Good attacking opportunity for the Vikes. They'll really want to get one in here if they want to give themselves a good chance to come back in this and win this game. Birdie will have to find his mark. Lineouts look cohesive so far. Wow, and Relmu Wilson gets up really well to steal that. Absolutely reads the Vikes lineout and beats his man up to the mark. That's the athleticism from the veteran there. And they exit well. Well done. Vikes are going to have to be more creative in their lineout. It seems like the Thunderbirds maybe have figured that one out. Shorter exit there, so Vikes get a line opportunity just past the 22. Looks like Raumu maybe came down hard in his ankle there and just getting it. Maybe a calf cramp. Time off. Vikes getting some water. Again, UBC getting hung out to dry. Early season stuff. Aiden DeWitt getting the ball now. He's getting a rumbling forward. Vikes again, good attacking opportunity. This is what happened in the lineout. Just watching the UBC coach get mad at their water boy. Vikes get a good attacking opportunity. Slow ball now. UBC really putting numbers in that breakdown, just making a messy ball. Vikes getting a lot of numbers to retain their own ball. Jordi Auger trying to get the boys forward. A lot of numbers sucked into that maul. When you have Morganardo on the wing, it's probably Morganardo and Cooper Coates on the wing. You probably want to get it there. You'd be wise to get to the two national team sevens players on the right side. We'll see if someone can recognize that. And it's powered over. The forwards say we've done enough clean press that it is that Phoenix Muller. 425-pound front squat. That'll get you to the try line. You can't get lower than him either. Classic back screaming for the ball wide. The forwards just do it themselves as usual. Good autumn. Good arm wrestle. Phoenix Muller doesn't lose a lot of those. Comes out, scores. And we got a one-score game now, pending this kick. Missed it. No, he made it. Some confusion from the sideline judges. Typically there is. 26-29. We got a game on our hands. 63.5 minutes now. Vikes chance to exit from their end to get it back. They've done well when they're making UBC play in their own end. UBC really wants to play with the ball. They're quite dangerous, can score from anywhere, but Vikes are doing well to force errors and get that ball back. UBC doing the same when they're playing in UVic's end. A short kick, keeps it in and just steps out. I don't think he meant to hit it like that, but it worked out really well. He just stepped out though. Ref deciding if that ball landed straight out or not. Time's off, water's coming on. I think the ref's just trying to figure out if he carried that out or if that ball landed straight out as the player caught it. From my angle, it looked like the player caught it, took a step, then went out, so it should be a line out for the Vikes there. Vikes want to be clinical in their set piece. Get back to playing some rugby in the Thunderbirds half. Ref threatening to turn his watch back on. And we're back. Overthrow, Phoenix recovers. Again, Vikes getting lucky off their line out. And they'll want to slow this right down, take no chances and exit. They're going to go off the back to Reese. He puts a high one up, not a lot of distance, highly contestable. Well taken by Arneson. That's good hands from the back rower. UBC with the attacking opportunity just before the Vikes 40. Cody, great hands, and immediately Thunderbirds are going wide. Good pinch by Neary. Again, great defensive decision. Alex Gamage right on the ball, and he gets the steal. Fantastic defense from the two outside backs. Outred knows where he wants to go, and it's deep into the Thunderbirds half. Fantastic kick, help from the wind, gets the bounce. Is that a 50-22? What a kick from the first 5'8". Wow, over the shoulder of the Thunderbird fullback. Great bounce, fantastic kick. That all starts with the Kiganeri. Great defensive decision on the wing to pinch in, make his shot. Alex Gamage right over the ball. And once you, again, messy ball. Vikes retain their all line out and they get to go here. Wow. UBC getting a mess at that breakdown. Vikes hold on to it. They'll want to do something with this. Doan takes it in. He's direct carry. Vikes maybe will just play till they get a penalty and tie this game up. Aiden DeWitt, strong carry, held up. UBC hands in at the ruck. Good steal from them. They've been really dangerous at the breakdown all day. And now there's going to be a lot of space for them to kick into the backfield here. Cooper Coates reads it. Mordonado never releases a tackle once he's clamped on. Ryder Haney-Corns pinches in for the shot. Thunderbird's just going one off here, probably trying to find an edge. Slow it down so they can get a clean exit. Maybe a chance for Cooper Coates here to show his international abilities. High ball for him, takes perfectly, accelerates to the grab, and just drops it. Just drops it. Great take from him in the air. Unfortunate slip there. DiNardo picks it up. Great take from him. UBC coach calling for an offside. You'd have to be in front of the player for that to be offside. But a similar call was made earlier in the game, so you can't blame him for trying. You feel the crowd's really getting into this now. Momentum's really seemed to have shifted in the Vikes' favor, especially after that Mikey Outred 50-22. Big scrum here. Few changes in the front row. We'll see how this the new makeup of the scrum will look for either team. Steady scrum. Thunderbird's getting a late push. They go flat to 12. They'll go out to the back to Biss. He accelerates well into the gap. Finds his winger. That's just great team play. And who else? Mordonado making a shot in the 13 channel. He just covers everything. Good flat ball. Thunderbird's utilizing clean going forward ball. Messy ball to breakdown. Squirts out. Fantastic team play by the Thunderbirds. Just quick ball, never giving UVic a chance to recover. That's awesome rugby. Ball squirts out right into Relmu Wilson's hands there. He's had a good game. He seems to cover the whole field with those steps. UBC does so well to generate quick ball and just keep the ball moving, whoever it is there. Keep playing directs, never giving defense a chance to reset, and makes it look really easy there. Good set piece right off the bat. Just a simple straight to 12 going over, sucks in both centers and then out the back. Biss makes no mistake. I think everyone in the back line got a touch on the ball in that phase. Probably the easiest kick of the day. Of course, Webbs doesn't get to take it. Biss now steps in and says, I'll take it from here. He makes no mistake. So we have a 36-26. Every time the Vikes take a step forward, so do the Thunderbirds. 71 minutes now. It's been a fantastic game for both teams. Just an arm wrestle. Well, Outred, he goes deep again, forcing UBC to exit. Off the left, great boot from the Thunderbird there. Well done. Vikes line out a half. Jordy just misses his man. Aiden DeWitt just takes the lunch money of the Thunderbird. But now he's held up. Ref calling release, and the Vikes ball. Again, just line out not working, but the Vikes keep scraping together possession after. Again, Outred's probably looking to send the Vikes back into the end. He puts a high one up, easily caught. Some space on the edge here, and he looks to attack. Well defended. That near he looks to be down. So Vikes down a winger right now. Good carry, Bill Relmu again. He's been really good all day. Good tackle there. Mortonardo, again, he must make so many in a game as a 13. Brendan Kim getting held. Swats a hand away. Crowd always loves that one. Oh, high ball up. There we go. It finally works for Alistair Marshall. Thunderbirds capitalizing off a mistake. Getting a score there. That's unfortunate for the Vikes. Thunderbirds making no mistake off that. Ball pops straight into James Biss' hands, and Alistair Marshall's there. The recipient offload. Maybe the Marcus Lott coming in, the veteran. He'll hopefully wants to change the tide of this game. That potentially the dagger in what's been a really good tight arm wrestle. Just a misread off the box kick for the young Mikey Outred. And a very fortunate bounce. Good chase though by James Biss. Once again, putting his hand up for the kick under the post. Stephen Webb potentially just the designated sideline kicker. Stephen Webb substitute. He's had a good game today. He does very well. He does what Thunderbirds need him to do. Quick, clean ball off the breakdown. Mikey goes deep, a high one. Well tackled by Adam Doan. He just covers a lot of the field, doesn't he? Another good kick from Thunderbirds. Not out, so Cooper Coates gets his chance to attack again. He's quick, eh? He covers a lot of ground. Well tackled, though. Vikes retain possession, and they get to attack now. Good tip. Cody makes a big stick. Oh, just off the laces of Jack Marshall. Knock on Vikes first. Few substitutes. I believe the Thunderbirds far winger going off. He's getting some treatment. So we have scrum center field for the Thunderbirds. 5 minutes left in this game. And a 23-point game. So Vikes have some work cut out for them if they're going to want to win. It is a 2-game aggregate series. So every point does matter. Cody breaks off the back, looks to offload. Just misses his man, but Thunderbirds keep going. And they're really, between the legs offload. Good on them. Vikes want to get possession of the ball, get one last try. Make the aggregate a little kinder for the second round at UBC. UBC, again, will want to keep widening the gap, make it a larger mountain to climb. Cody takes the inside ball off. Biss keeps driving, breaks 2 tackles. Some tired bodies out there now. Gaps might start opening up. Messy ball. Vikes get the penalty at the breakdown. Wonder if they tap and go or if they'll kick to touch. Oh, they do tap. Cooper says, let's play. Finds Alex Gamage. He works it out. Adam Doan, danger man out in the 15. He skips right through. Great offload to Ryder Heaney Corns. He's got pace. Good defense by Alistair Marshall to cover that ground. Great defense by the 13. Vikes are rolling forward now. Josh Petroff, he gets going. Vikes want fastball to keep going here. Cooper Coates taking control of this attack. Jack Marshall gets a flat ball, keeps his leg carrying. Thunderbird's just on every breakdown trying to get their hands on the ball. Doing well to slow this ball up. Really impeding the Vikes attack. Outridge, ball at the back to Cooper Coates. Biss just goes for the intercept and knocks it on. Mikey Outridge letting him know. Biss using his experience to ruffle some feathers. Outridge not taking any of it the first year. It's just 2 10s getting to know each other, saying good job on the game. Penalty for the Vikes for the intentional knock on there. They're harsh on those these days. UBC will feel hard done by the earlier one in Mason, but just how it goes. It's all perspective, isn't it? Vikes lineout just doesn't work for them. UBC picks up off the back. Lineout's really falling apart this second half. Maybe losing Murdoch. Casey, the general, had some bigger. BK's got to smarten up or he's going to get himself a card here. UBC looking to go wide. Why not? And they knock it on. That's why. That's exactly what UVic wants. They want them to play out their end. Force a mistake and give them an attacking opportunity in half. So maybe UBC just getting a little ahead of themselves. Feeling pretty confident about how they've done today and just trying to do a little too much when they can close this game out with a nice padded aggregate. Again, Vikes stacking 4 and 2. Probably want. Oh, they get the penalty. I wouldn't even attempt to break down what happened there in the scrum. UBC obviously cheated terribly, and UVic didn't do anything wrong. So UVic taps and goes quick. Mikey Outridge wants to play. They find Marcus Lott, the veteran. He looks for an offload. He gets it off to Cooper Coates, who keeps driving his legs. Vikes want to get one last one before the final hooter here. Good tips, great hands late in the game from the forwards. Fighting fatigue. Again, UBC getting their hands on the ball. And they get the steal. They've been over every breakdown. It's really been a focus for them defensively, is putting effort and energy into that breakdown, slowing it down, making messy ball, and getting a lot of turnovers. So good for them. UVic, late in game, when you're a little tired, it's harder to get to that breakdown as early and clear out those threats, but they'll have to, especially in this second round, if they're going to want to make up this deficit. 17-point deficit. Ball out in the back, cleanly caught. And the ball keeps rumbling. It's been a weapon for UBC all day today. They've done well. Ball keeps moving forward. It seems to be wrapped up by the Vikes, unless UBC can present it out. Well defended there. Ball not coming out. And we're going to have... That is it. So UBC win the first game of the Whiteman Boot aggregate series. 43-26, 17-point victory. UVic will have to win the second leg by 17 or more by 18 or more to win the Whiteman Boot. UBC will have to hold on to either a 17-point loss or less to retain the Whiteman Boot. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll catch you at the next game. Thank you.